welcome back. It's Melanie, your She Shed Scrappers. So today I am back with a one-page layout, and I am using the Hearth Holiday collection. I can never say that right. I am doing a collaboration with my new friend ScrappyJennyK, and we decided to use the same collection and the same sketch for this layout. So I went ahead and did just a simple sketch here. So we're going to have two photos, a little bit of journaling, and a title at the bottom there. And we are actually going to do two collaborations this month. The other one being with Make It Merry by Simple Stories as well. So stay tuned for that. Definitely go check out Jenny's take on this. I'm so excited to see how different they turn out, even though we're using the same collection and the same sketch. So yeah, why don't we just jump in and start creating then? All right, so I had to figure out which pattern papers I wanted to use. I am using just a white background page here. I would have preferred to use French Vanilla from Close to My Heart, but we know that they are no longer in business, and I'm kind of hoarding those pieces. So when I choose my pattern papers, I like to choose papers that have a large contrast, if that makes sense. So I'm using that green paper as my one pattern on the far left, and then I'm using that red floral paper as my next pattern, and that will go behind my photos. So when choosing a third pattern paper, I wanted to make sure that it was going to be in contrast enough with both of the patterns already on the page. I did double map my photos and made sure to leave a white space in between, and then I matted it with a red pattern paper from the collection. And then this is kind of that third pattern paper. So I kind of have a green base, a red base, and now I'm going to call it cream, because once I put it on the white paper, you'll see that it doesn't, it's definitely not white. So I did place my photos to the left-hand side of that cream-based paper. And that's because if you remember in the sketch, there is some journaling to the right-hand side of the photos. So that's why I taped down my photos to the left. I dovetailed the red piece because, again, that will be coming out, you can see behind or underneath of the photo cluster. And then I decided for my journaling to use a cut apart from the collection, one of the journaling spots from here, instead of kind of just a lot of times lately I have been using my journaling strips from Close to My Heart. So instead, I just decided to use one of these. And I chose this one because I am bringing in, I think, just maybe one piece that is not this collection. And that is going to be part of my title. And what I bring in is going to be like a wood grain. And so I thought by adding that journaling piece up there and having kind of that tan border around that, that would help my title fit in a little bit better. Just kind of match. It's not going to look out of place having kind of a wood grain there. So I did overhang my journaling spot a little bit from the white floral paper, and then that just meant I had to then kind of move that whole section to the left. Now to embellish. I kept the sketch fairly open in regards to embellishing, just to kind of, everybody takes a sketch a different way. Whether it'll look like the sketch or not, I don't know, but I wanted to really leave embellishing up to the person and kind of their design. And so what I'm going to do is I am going to add my title here to the bottom right. I guess in the sketch I did have the title kind of down underneath the photos there. And this is where this Christmas here is what I was talking about for kind of that wood grain. I have had these. I actually have two of them, but I've had them for quite some time. Not sure which collection they're from, but I would have gotten them from Tuesday morning. So kind of tells you how long they've been in my stash for. So this is going to, I believe, be for my album. And so I really wanted to use the floral clusters in this collection. So I am going to add one to the left of the photo there. And then there was this really fun cluster, I think with bells and the candy cane and some flowers. So I decided to add that underneath of the photo there. And then again, just a really nice floral piece for the top. And I like how that overhangs that patterned paper too. It cuts into the white background paper and just really brings more color up there, which I really liked. I did pop the cluster there that I was working on up on foam tape just to give the layout a little bit of dimension. I believe I popped up the Very Merry on foam tape as well. So now I'm just kind of adding some maybe greenery pieces through the clusters, trying to fit in maybe a cardinal, but just didn't love the way that that looked at the top. I would have rather had, because the cardinal was looking off to the right, I would have rather had that kind of on the left-hand side looking in, if that makes sense. I did find some bows, and so I did end up tucking a red bow under my title on the top right of that, and just really enjoyed, I don't know, it brought another element, I guess, there. And then to finish off this layout, I think I just add some phrase stickers just to, again, elongate that right-hand side of the page and that title there. So really simple design, came together really quickly, but I love the way it looks, and I cannot wait to see Jenny's take on this sketch. I will definitely have her YouTube channel linked in the description down below, so please check hers out. I can't wait. And then stay tuned for part 2 as well. That one will actually be a 2-page layout. So this one is a 1-page layout using Hearth and Holiday, sorry. And then the second part will be a 2-page layout using the, is it the Merry and Bright collection from Simple Stories? Is that what I said? So definitely check that out. Check hers out. I hope you enjoyed this layout. I will link the collection down below if I can find it, but I hope you enjoyed, and we will see you next time. Bye, guys.